It's been 3 years. Oh, I was just doing some running there. I'm out of breath because I was running, doing this shot here with all the dandelions. This amazing, beautiful field of yellow. Yeah, so it's been 3 years since I was asked to do a review of the GEEKOTO GT200. And 3 years later, 3 years ago, I don't know if I was really able to give a really good review, but I've been using that flash alongside the Godox AD200 now for 3 years and have shot in 80 weddings. Definitely have a few things to say now about the GEEKOTO GT200 versus the Godox AD200, which probably everyone in the photography industry and wedding photography industry is familiar with. So how does this stack up? How does the GEEKOTO GT200 stack up to the Godox AD200? We'll talk about that right now. Oh, look at these flowers. Pew, 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 pew. We've got the GEEKOTO GT200 and the Godox AD200. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ken from Beauty Boudoir and Just Married Photography. Don't forget to subscribe for more photography content. Both are amazing flashes and similar in almost every aspect, except for two big ones. First, the Godox AD200 has this amazing ability to be able to switch heads. This one here is the Fresnel head, and this one's an LED head, and here's the bare bulb flash head. And one of the best things I love about the GEEKOTO GT200 is, first of all, its reliability. As you can see, this flash is totally beaten up because I've been using it for the past 3 years. The other thing I love about this flash is its lack of thermal regulation. That's one of my major gripes for the Godox line, is that they have this thermal regulation that's built into their flashes, which for me goes off at the worst times during the reception, especially when you're shooting a lot during the dancing. This small, tiny little strobe fits in my camera bag, occupying just about one sleeve for like a lens kind of thing. I just love walking around this pond. This is where we got married, Laura and I. Just a simple little ceremony just out at that little island over there. Yeah, so many good memories of this place here. So yeah, the GT200 and the AD200 are super similar. Both of them are 200 watts per second flashes. The only difference with the Godox AD200 and the GT200 would be, first of all, its battery charger is different. And then second of all, it has the ability to change its head. So the AD200, you could change from a Fresnel head to an LED head to a bare bulb flash head, which for me is really useful, especially if I'm shooting in broad daylight and I need to be able to overcome the power of the sun. And now, obviously, you're not going to ever have enough power to overpower the sun, but you need to be able to balance the light in broad daylight. That bare bulb flash for the AD200 is absolutely fantastic. There's two little geese out there. I don't know if you can see them. But with the GEEKOTO GT200, the thing that I love about that flash, and its best thing, is that it's so reliable and it never goes into thermal regulation how many times I've used it. And the other thing too is that with the GT200, I've actually never exhausted the battery, despite how many times I've shot with that flash. Even like 12, 14-hour days, I've never used up a full battery, which is amazing. So the GT200 is $199 US, and the Godox AD200 is $299 US. So not much difference, but I mean, $100 can be a lot for some people, especially if you're thinking maybe you could use it towards like another lens. It's even halfway towards like another GT200, right? You can see the Alberta wildfire smoke. It's really been smoggy these days. Another difference that I found, which is kind of small I'd say, but interesting, is the battery charger. Now this is the Godox AD200's battery charger. And you can see that it has an indicator here that tells you exactly how much power is left in the battery to charge to 100%. Whereas the GEEKOTO I found to be a little bit on the more basic side. There's really no lights to give you indication except this tiny little light right here that switches from red to green. And with the Godox AD200 battery charger, you can seat the battery in here and it feels like you've connected it definitely. Whereas with the GEEKOTO battery charger, this is very flimsy. It falls out really easily. And there's been times when I haven't actually been connected to the wall power, and yet this charger seems to light up with the indicator, even with the battery connected to it. As you can see here, I'm not even connected and the battery is showing that it's on. So those are just some minor gripes between the two flashes, especially for the battery charger. But in terms of the thermal regulation and the price, I would say that the GEEKOTO GT200 performed for me over the past 3 years just about as good as the Godox AD200. So that pretty much wraps up this video. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like down below. Let me know what you think about the two flashes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more photography gear reviews and photography tips and lessons. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.